Welcome back mga ka-Joy, and we are currently here at Toril, and let's go around. Hi guys, welcome to Joy of the World. Welcome back mga ka-Joy, and I am sure that some of our friends watching us right now here are from Toril, yes, and currently we are at Davao-Digos Road. And yes mga ka-Joy, we are going to tour around the area of Toril, and we are going to go at the Lim Street towards Davao, and then we are going to exit at the Dumoy Road or Dumoy Street. And yes mga ka-Joy, Toril is one of the biggest cities or districts here in the city of Davao, and you are seeing a sunset, yeah, and you are going to see the sunset at the Mount Apo area. And yes mga ka-Joy, it's a beautiful sunset, and it is an afternoon road trip. And yes mga ka-Joy, thank you very much for being with me tonight. Tonight? This afternoon or this morning? Alright mga ka-Joy, let's have our road trip. And hi there, Gaisano Mall of Toril. Yes, and hi also to McDonald's. And this is one of the Gaisano Mall brands in the city of Davao. And currently we are at the Lim Street. And the kings of the roads or the streets of Toril are the tricycles. And so you are going to see a lot of them in here. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do not hesitate to subscribe by clicking that red button, and also click that notification bell so that you will always be updated with all of my channel activities. Thank you very much. And so if you can observe mga ka-Joy, Lim Street is a narrow road, and yes, it is just fit for some tricycles passing by. And of course, there are also a lot of commercial spaces, some warehouses, and some industries around, and a lot of commercial spaces actually. And here you go, a very narrow road in here. And we are now ending Lim Street, and no left turn. So we are going to turn right. And yes mga ka-Joy, as we turn right, actually we were here last time as we walked towards the We Gotcha, and we are now at the Agton Street. And yes, this street is actually one of the busiest areas of Toril. Yeah, and it is really a place of a lot of commercial spaces, and yes, there are a lot of transportation vehicles in here, such as the tricycles, some public vehicles, and some jeepneys. And there you go mga ka-Joy, they're the cause of some traffic in here. And there you go, some motorcycles. And yes, we are going to go from here towards Davao and then towards Dumoy. And so stay there, sit back, relax, and we are going to have fun with our road trip Tuesday.
Nothing
And you are seeing a lot more commercial spaces around this area, and we turned left. But this area is still the Agton Street. And yes mga ka-joy, you are seeing a lot of tricycles, some tricibots, motorcycles, and people in Toril are used to it. And yeah, there you go mga ka-joy. Later, we are going to see some schools and a church. Yeah. And there you go mga ka-joy. As we are going to move forward, at our left side is the Davao Central College. And yes, it is also a very big school or college here at the part of Toril, Davao City. And at our right side, we are seeing the church. And that church is the Santo Rosario Parish. And there you go mga ka-joy. Actually, this parish is very big. There you go. More of tricycles, more of motorcycles, and tricibots. Autobots? Tricibots! And after a while, we are going to see the Don Juan de la Cruz Elementary School. And after the Don Juan de la Cruz Elementary School, we are actually now at the Ramon F. Magsaysay Elementary School. And so mga ka-joy, we are still moving forward, and yes, we are still going to see a lot more here in Toril area. But you are going to see more of some small commercial spaces, and more of schools and some residential areas, as well as a way towards a beach resort. Yeah. So sit back, relax, and enjoy our Tuesday road trip. Now at this part of Agton Street, and we are going to choose left or right, and we choose left. And currently we are now at the Dumoy Road. And yes mga ka-joy, it is still a long stretch of a road. And at this area, I was quite surprised to see the Davao Food Terminal. Actually, we can see it at our right side. And yes, that's the Davao Food Terminal. So, we are going to see more actually, and a lot of people who were able to come at this area of Toril will be able to reminisce some memories at the Camp Alano. Yes, because this is already near the Girl Scouts of the Philippines Camp Alano. So again mga ka-Joy, thank you very much for coming with me on this Tuesday road trip. And yes, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do not hesitate to subscribe by clicking that red button and click that bell button so that you will be updated with all of my channel activities. Thank you very much. And actually mga ka-Joy, we have a relative in this area. I just forgot which place. And yes mga ka-Joy, this is still Dumoy Road and we are going to end at its end area. Yeah, before we go to the highway. And yes mga ka-Joy, we are just going straight. And yes, there you go. And at this area, we are going to see an intersection going towards the Vales Beach Resort to the right portion. It's the most famous beach resort in this area. And now look at your left side, and that's actually the Girl Scouts of the Philippines Camp Alano. And yes mga ka-Joy, a lot of those who entered Girl Scouts of the Philippines will really have some memories in this camp. And there you go. And now we have a short curve in here and towards the left, and we are going straight. And there you go. At your left side, you are seeing again the sunset. And yes, it's a lovely afternoon road trip on a near sunset. And yes mga ka-Joy, we are enjoying this road trip here at the Toril area. And yes mga ka-Joy, hopefully you had fun as well. And for those friends of ours who are from Toril, hopefully you are having some memories in this area. And actually, it is one of those places that I'm not so familiar of, but I am really seeing a lot of changes from before. And yes mga ka-Joy, we are still here at the Dumoy Road. And yes, you are still seeing a bit of a narrow road. And we will just move forward. And yes, we are about to end our road trip for this Tuesday. And hopefully you had fun mga ka-Joy. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do not hesitate to subscribe by clicking that red button and also click that notification bell so that you will be updated with all of my channel activities. Thank you very much. And now here's our final stretch for our Tuesday road trip. And yes mga ka-Joy, I do hope that you enjoyed this road trip at the Toril area, and hopefully to see you again on our next channel activities. Thank you very much. Until next time. Goodbye!